give you some information about the tax sales. So welcome everybody. We just came back from the state of Texas. Just came back from the state of Texas on the tax sales and went to an auction over there. And I'll tell you something, they don't play games there in Texas. You don't pay their property taxes, okay, within 8 months, they're gonna send over your information to the law firm in Texas. So listen to me. In the state of Texas, the way they have it set up is October is when the property tax, they usually send out the bills in October. And then in November, they will send them out in writing. So they'll create everything in October, and then November, they basically will send everything out. You gotta pay by January 31st. If you don't pay by then, February 1st, they start charging you a penalty or an interest rate, 7%. Then it will go 9% every single month. They add 2 points up. So in July of the following year, that year, July, so it's 8 months from the time they send out the bill, 8 months, they will pass over your information to the law firm. Listen to me. Now the law firm will start sending you these nice little letters to you in Texas. And there's a time that they're gonna not play any games anymore. They're gonna say, you don't pay your property taxes? All right. We're gonna now do an audit of your file, pull a title search, find out who's on your property, your mortgage companies, everybody else, and start sending in letters to them saying that your property is gonna go in front of the judge of a lawsuit. Can you imagine you showing up in front of a judge because you didn't pay your property taxes? You know, you think the judge's gonna be sympathetic? You're paying his salary. Judge's gonna say, why aren't you paying your property taxes? Now, you still don't pay, so okay, fine, order. Okay, yep, you can sell the property at the tax redeemable deed, but you got to give them some time, either 6 months or 2 years, depending on the property, to pay it, if it is sold at the auction. And that's what they do in Texas. So in my opinion, probably like a good year and a half, or whatever, they're going to sell your property at the auction, my opinion. Brian Edis, welcome. They're going to sell your property at the auction. And it's the attorney. The attorney's there selling your property in person. You can watch our videos if you want. Go to YouTube. Watch it. They're going to sell your property. There's like 30 people there. Originally with like 33 properties, and then only 3 went to sale. So then what happened? 3 went to sale. 1 of them got bid up really high. Yeah, Brian, what's your question you could ask? As long as it's on tax sales, not something else, okay? This is the key. We try to tell people. We talk about tax sales, real estate here, okay? We don't ask about some other mumbo-jumbo stuff going on, but if it's on tax sales, no problem, okay? That's what our business is. So anyways, in Texas, that's it. So they'll sell the property, give the person 6 months or 2 years, depending on the property, to pay their taxes back. Yeah, because they will basically watch the video. Most people watch them later, okay? Hi from Australia. Diddler, I'm here. Okay, Diddler. Most people will watch the videos later. So not usually the live. Because remember, even if I put a live out here, I put it on YouTube, it will stay there for a long time that people can watch later, okay? That's the key. 1:43 a.m. Sunday. Welcome, okay? That's why we do it. I do that the same thing on Facebook, Facebook Live. It stays on for like 30 days, Instagram, same thing. TikTok, I'm not sure how long it stays on. But they post it. Okay, believe. So the key is knowledge. You know, I went to Texas. I'll tell you there, they don't play no games there in Texas. Diddler, Sean Coombs, aka P. Diddley. Okay. All right. So maybe, hopefully, you're watching. Education, knowledge is important, guys. Education and knowledge is important. People who don't pay their property taxes, you can pay the taxes for them. You can buy the lien on the property, or if it's a deed auction, you can buy the property. I met one of the guys, that's all he does is deed auctions. He doesn't do liens. So he said, no, I'm not gonna put my money there for that time period. I said, okay, no problem. No problem. I said, I will. I'll put my money there. I will put my money there for the auction. The key is knowledge here. Can you imagine if it happens all the time? People don't pay their taxes. You can buy the lien. If they still don't pay, then you can foreclose on the property and get the property back. You get the property. Now you're the owner. The courts order the property to you. A deed auction, they're going to sell the property at the auction. Okay? That's the key. So remember, these are people who don't pay their taxes. And then you have the right to buy the lien, deed, or redeemable deed. This is the key. You have the right to buy the lien, deed, or redeemable deed in the auction, depending on the state. I don't get into politics. I don't get into this mumbo jumbo stuff, okay, of some of the people here that put mumbo jumbo. We don't get into that. You can do all your mumbo jumbo as you like. We're focused, because that's the only way it is. Most people live 70% paycheck to paycheck. I would be embarrassed. I would think people would be embarrassed if that happens. Okay? Knowledge. Okay? That's the key. Knowledge is important. We got our big event coming up. If you want to check it out, taxsalesclass.com. Okay? taxsalesclass.com. Get some education about the tax sales. All right? So we hope you give us some education, some knowledge. We appreciate you watching us live. And we were live here on what? YouTube. Thanks. Bye-bye.